Klinos, are you depressed?
Huh? No. Why do you ask?
Well, you're always going on about the negative sides of life.
Well, that's not actually true. I just think that taking the negative sides of life into consideration is the responsible thing to do.
Well, I think you're depressed.
Well, I'm not.
If you weren't depressed, you'd see how great life is. Depression is a choice. If you just try to be more optimistic, you'll be happier.
Depression is a choice, so people just decide that they're going to lose all motivation to do anything in life, to feel like shit and self-destruct. People actually put their hands up and say, yes, that's the life for me.
Yeah, being depressed is cool nowadays.
Okay.
So what about being more optimistic? Will you try it?
What for?
Because that will make things better.
What?
How? Because if you don't think about the bad things in life, then you'll only have positive feelings.
But that's retarded.
How is it? You're so negative.
Well, the problem is that obnoxiously bad things are going on all over the world right now. Parents mourning their children who die of starvation, thirst and disease. People getting beheaded and burnt to death. People working in slave-like conditions. Even in developed countries where people live comparatively good lives. Every single day there's an atrocity. Every single day is the worst day of someone's life. Whether I choose to ignore those facts or not doesn't change the fact that that shit still happens. Every single day. And yes, that needs to be taken into consideration when you decide to have children or not. No one has a child thinking it will become the victim of an atrocity, yet every day it happens.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
You see the point though, right? We want to believe that the world is great, so much so that we pretend that it is. But reality will slap you in the face at some point. Eventually, like it or not, whether you pretend everything is perfect or not, you will come to a realization that the capacity for shit here is unacceptable. If you can get satisfaction from your daily life, great, but don't tell me that taking the bad into consideration is the wrong way to live. Focusing on the bad is the responsible way to live. No child of mine will get cancer, depression, heart disease, anxiety, depression, or experience bereavement, loss, regret, or fear.
You're so depressed.
I'm not, but whether I am or not, does that invalidate anything that I've said here? Is anything I've said not true?
But you always ignore the good stuff.
I don't. I just don't think it makes up for the bad stuff. If the cost of a positive experience is child cancer, then no, that's an infinitely expensive price to pay. I wouldn't wish bad experiences on anyone, but maybe you will witness the severity of how bad things can get one day, and then you might see my point of view.
Yeah, and maybe one day you'll snap out of this depressive chic phase, grow up, settle down and start a family like a normal person.
Quick, quick, turn on the TV. There's been a terrorist attack.
Oh no!
Breaking news. We're receiving reports of a major incident at London Bridge. Reports of violence are coming in. 3 people in a large vehicle are alleged to have ploughed into pedestrians. The men are then believed to have left the vehicle and begun attacking people at random with knives. Many people are believed to have been killed, with many more injured. We will continue to bring you further details as they come in. And here's Alan with today's sports.
Isn't your daughter in London right now?
Yes.
Oh my God, I hope she's safe. Oh my God, this is terrible. What's wrong with people?
Well, yeah, it's...
How can these people exist? How can anyone do such a thing?
Well, we know why these people do them.
It's just incomprehensible. It's pure evil.
Yeah, but it's hardly a surprise anymore.
I hope my daughter is okay. I'll try to phone her. She's not answering. Why isn't she answering?
Well, she might just be...
Oh, how can the world be so cruel to a mother?
Well, it's not just a...
Why do I have to bring my children up in this world?
Well, it was your choice.
Klinos! What?
Look, I hope your daughter's safe, really, but you didn't have to bring your daughter up in this world, did you?
What the fuck
talking about?
You knew the risks, you knew the potential shit that any person on this planet can unexpectedly find themselves in. You chose to enter your child into a multitude of lotteries, and yes, there will always be people to win these lotteries.
How can you use this terrorist attack to push your agenda? That's disgraceful!
No, I'm being consistent. You're being hypocritical.
How can you say such a thing at a time like this?
You are responsible for anything and everything that happens to your child, like it or not.
Oh, you are so cruel, so evil!
Take some responsibility for your fucking actions.
Oh, this world is so cruel, so callous. How can God do this to me? How can He put me through this? Oh, if anything ever happened to my daughter, I don't know what I would do.
Well, what happened to focusing on the positive? Are you depressed?
You are an utter bastard for this.
Well, you changed your tune pretty quickly. Just focus on the positive and everything will be fine, right?
My daughter could be dead, and you're telling me to focus on the positive. That will not change the fate of my daughter.
Exactly. That's the point I was making earlier.
Oh no, this is so terrible, Glynos. About the world, about all of the bad in the world. I think it's hard for me to say it, Glynos, but I think you were right. Hello? Hello? Oh, praise the Lord! Are you safe? Oh, that's wonderful! Oh, Mum loves you so much! Okay, come back as soon as possible and make sure you're safe. Okay, I love you so much. Text or phone me every 30 minutes, okay? Okay, I love you, darling. Bye-bye.
You were just saying I was what?
Oh, she's fine. Oh, that's such a relief. Everything is right in the world again.
You know there are parents going through exactly what you were just going through, right? And that some of them are never going to get to have that phone call. Some of them have had their children cruelly ripped away from them. Forever. No chance to say goodbye. No chance to say anything. Just ripped away in an instant of cruelty and horror. And you're saying that everything in the world is okay again?
Oh, Glynos, you're always thinking about the negative. Why can't you be more positive?
Oh, no.